Hello kids, welcome back after a long gap. But no worries, the basics are still here. Today we will discuss the basics of chemistry. Here I have started with the chemistry basics including the science division, as I usually tell you, physical and biological. Physical is again classified into physics and chemistry. What is physics? Study of matter and energy. What is chemistry? Study of composition, that is the content of the substance and the properties of matter. Biology, as you know, botany, study of plants, and zoology of animals. Now this happens the basic of science. Today our topic is chemistry basics. Now what is that you must know about chemistry is the same topics which were there in physics as well, that is matter, atom. What is in atom? We have Kannada and Dalton's theory. We have electronic configuration. We have the stability of electronic configuration to be dealt today. So let us start with matter. Matter is nothing but available in three states everywhere around us. What we will deal about matter in chemistry is its composition and its properties. So you know composition, it is made up of atom, ion, molecules. It is in three states: solid, liquid, gas. It has few properties or characteristics like what we did: shape, volume, fluidity, intermolecular space and all. Then we go through the changes, that is conversion from one state to another. It is again divided into two forms. The changes can be understood in two forms. First is based on temperature and pressure changes, where we have learned since childhood about the process of solidification, vaporization, melting, liquefaction, boiling point, melting point, sublimation, deposition. So all these are the basic things which you have learnt many a times. Now here one more change you have to learn in higher classes, that is physical change and chemical change. In physical change, the original substance does not change even after the physical process the substance undergoes. But in chemical change, a totally new substance is formed. So this you just have to understand the concept of physical and chemical change. Lastly, we go to classification of matter. We have done this also, like pure substance and impure substance, elements and compounds, and impure substances as mixtures, homogeneous, heterogeneous, and their separation processes we dealt in class 6: sublimation, sedimentation, fractional distillation, crystallization, and all those things. Now what is new? New here in class 7 and ahead, we have this basic concept of atom, which was originally formulated or understood by an Indian physicist, Kannada, and then it was forwarded or presented as Dalton's atomic theory. So what did they understand? They understood and told us that atom is made up of three particles in it. So it has proton, neutron, which is present in the nucleus, and it has an electron which is on the outer side orbit rotating around the nucleus. Okay, so now we have the next terms which are related to it. We have atomic number, which is symbolized as Z, which is proton plus electron. Then we have mass number, A, proton plus neutron, which is present in the nucleus. We can also find out number of neutrons, A minus Z. So these are some numerical sums which can be asked in chemistry as well, where you have to understand the three formulas. Then we have atomic weight and molecular weight, which is again compared with carbon. The next important part is electronic configuration. What is electronic configuration? It shows the number of electrons rotating around the atom of that particular element. Now these tracks, just like the earth, the tracks are again called as orbits or shells. Now the first shell is called as the K shell. It is stable when it has 2 electrons. L shell, it has 8 electrons and called stable. The third shell is M, which has 18 electrons and is called as stable. So now we go ahead with isotopes. There are different mass numbers. Example, Isotopes are the hydrogen has three isotopes. That means it has three different mass numbers. For example, one of it has 1 and 1, the other one has 2 and 1, and the third one has 3 and 1. Now we go to the stability. Now no atom is stable until it has the outer shell, all the shells are neutrally balanced. So either to become a stable form, they can donate or they can accept electrons. And who are the most stablest form? Noble gases. So the capacity to donate or accept electron to gain stability to the nearest noble gas is called as its valency. Now, when an element donates an electron, then it is called as cation. For example, sodium 281, it donates one electron which is there in its outer shell, and it is called as sodium ion later on, which is a cation. And anion is an acceptor. That is, it has 287 chlorine. It accepts one electron to gain stability, and now it is called as anion. Example, chlorine ion 288. So this is all for today. I will be definitely going to the next topic of balancing equations, but that will be later on. Now please go through this basics. That's all for today.